Hey, English learner. Welcome back to our channel, English Power Podcast. I'm Zara, and here's Henry with me. Today, we're going to talk about something many learners feel, why you understand English but cannot speak it.
Yeah, that is a very common problem. Many students say, I understand movies, I understand teachers, but when I speak, my mind becomes blank.
Exactly. Maybe you are listening right now and thinking, yes, that is me. You hear English, you understand it, but speaking feels difficult or even scary.
Well, first of all, if you feel this way, please know something important. You are not bad at English. Actually, this situation is very normal.
Yes, very normal. In fact, many learners stay in this situation for years. They listen, read, watch videos, but their mouth stays quiet.
And today we will explain why this happens, but also how you can slowly start speaking more naturally and confidently.
So, if you sometimes feel shy, stuck, or frustrated when trying to speak English, stay with us. By the end, you will understand your problem much better.
And also, we will practice together a little, so get ready to speak with us too.
Right. Actually, Henry, let me ask something simple first. Why do you think learners can understand English but cannot speak it?
Good question. Well, the first reason is simple. Understanding and speaking are two different skills.
That is very interesting. Many learners think if they understand English, speaking should be automatic.
Yes, but the brain works differently. Listening is like receiving information. Speaking is like building sentences in real time.
So the brain must work much harder when speaking.
Exactly. When you listen, your brain just recognizes words, but when you speak, your brain must choose words, build sentences, and move your mouth.
That sounds like a lot of work happening in only a few seconds.
Yes, and because of that, learners often feel slow or nervous.
I think many listeners are nodding right now.
Yes, probably.
Let's imagine a small story. A learner named Ali studies English every day. He watches videos, listens to podcasts, reads simple books.
After some months, Ali understands a lot. When he watches English videos, he feels happy because he understands most sentences.
But one day, someone asks him a simple question in English. How was your day?
And suddenly, Ali feels nervous. His mind searches for words. He knows the words, but they do not come out.
Maybe you know that feeling too.
Yes, you understand the question, but your brain says, wait, where are the words?
And the silence feels very long. Sometimes only 3 seconds pass, but it feels like 30 seconds.
Exactly. But here is the important truth. This problem is not about intelligence.
Right, it is about practice. Speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth, tongue, and brain must work together smoothly.
Just like learning to play a musical instrument.
Yes, you can understand music theory, but playing the piano still needs practice.
That is such a good example. So today, we want to help you understand something powerful.
Understanding English is already a big success.
Yes, really. Many learners do not realize how big that step is.
But the next step is training your speaking muscle.
Exactly.
Maybe we should do a very small practice now.
Oh yes, good idea.
Everyone listening, relax your shoulders. Take a small breath and repeat after me.
Repeat slowly, okay?
I understand English.
Now say it again.
I understand English.
Good. Now another sentence.
I am learning to speak.
Repeat again.
I am learning to speak.
Very nice.
See? Speaking does not need to be perfect. It just needs to start.
Exactly. Many learners wait too long before speaking.
They think, I will speak when my English is perfect.
But perfect English is not the goal.
Communication is the goal.
Yes, real communication.
Let me ask our listeners something interesting.
Go ahead.
When you try to speak English, what happens first? Do you feel nervous or do you feel excited?
That is a very good question.
Some learners feel excited because they want to use the language.
But many feel nervous because they are afraid of mistakes.
And mistakes feel uncomfortable.
Yes, but mistakes are also teachers.
That is true.
Every mistake shows your brain how to improve.
Actually, many fluent speakers made thousands of mistakes before they became confident.
Thousands.
Maybe even more.
Haha, yes.
So, if you sometimes feel stuck between understanding and speaking, please remember something.
You are already on the right path.
And today, in this conversation, we will help you cross that bridge.
The bridge between understanding and speaking.
And by the way, later in this episode, we will also share a very surprising reason many learners cannot speak.
Yes, and when you hear it, you may say, "Oh, wow, that is exactly my problem."
So stay with us, because the next part will reveal the first hidden reason learners understand English but still cannot speak.
And trust me, once you understand this reason, speaking will start feeling easier.
So, Henry, earlier we said there is a hidden reason many learners understand English but still cannot speak. I think many listeners are curious now.
Yes, definitely. Well, the first big reason is something called passive learning.
Passive learning. That sounds interesting. Can you explain that in simple words?
Of course, passive learning means you receive information, like listening or watching, but you do not actively use the language.
Ah, so watching many videos but never speaking.
Exactly. Watching English content is good, but if your mouth never practices, speaking will always feel difficult.
That makes a lot of sense. Many learners spend hours watching English videos every day.
Yes, and they think that is enough to become fluent.
But actually, their brain becomes very good at understanding, not speaking.
Right. It is like learning to swim by watching swimming videos.
That is such a clear example.
You can watch 100 swimming videos, but when you enter the water, your body still needs practice.
And speaking English works the same way.
Exactly. Your brain needs speaking training.
Let me share a small story. I once met a student named Maria.
Oh, really? What happened?
Maria watched English shows every evening. She loved English movies and podcasts.
That sounds great for learning.
Yes, and after 1 year, she understood almost everything.
Wow, that is impressive.
But when she tried to speak, she could only say very short sentences.
I see.
She told me something very honest. She said, Zara, English is in my head, but not in my mouth.
Oh, wow, that sentence is powerful.
Yes, and maybe some listeners feel the same.
Actually, that sentence explains the problem perfectly.
So Maria asked me one question.
What did she ask?
She asked, why can I understand long conversations, but I cannot create simple sentences quickly?
That is such an important question.
And the answer was simple.
She needed speaking practice.
Exactly.
The brain learns speaking by speaking.
Not only by listening,
Listening is the first step,
but speaking is the next step.
and many learners stop at the first step.
Yes, because speaking feels uncomfortable.
Yes. When we speak a new language, our brain moves slower.
And that slow feeling can be frustrating.
But it is completely normal.
Let's pause for a small speaking practice again.
Good idea.
Everyone listening, repeat after me slowly.
Say it clearly.
I can speak English slowly.
Good. Now say it again.
I can speak English slowly.
Very good.
Now another sentence.
Repeat after Zara.
Slow English is still good English.
Say it again.
Slow English is still good English.
Perfect.
Henry, I think learners sometimes compare themselves to native speakers.
Yes, that is another big problem.
They hear fast English and think they must speak that fast too.
But that is not necessary at all.
Communication is more important than speed.
Exactly. Clear and simple English is powerful.
In fact, many fluent speakers use simple sentences every day.
Yes, simple English is strong English.
I want to ask listeners something again.
Go ahead.
When you think in English, do the words come slowly or quickly?
That question is interesting.
Because many learners need time to build sentences in their mind.
And that is completely okay.
Your brain is building new pathways.
Yes, new language roads inside your brain.
And every time you speak, those roads become stronger.
Exactly.
Let me share something encouraging.
Please do.
If you already understand English, your brain already knows many words.
That means your speaking ability is already inside you.
You just need to unlock it.
And the key is simple speaking practice,
Short sentences.
small conversations,
And patience.
lots of patience.
Do you remember when you learned your first foreign language?
Oh yes, I remember feeling very slow at the beginning.
Did that frustrate you?
A little, yes, but then I realized something important.
What was that?
Speaking slowly is not failure, it is progress.
That is such an important mindset.
Yes, because if you stop speaking, your brain stops learning.
But if you keep speaking, even with mistakes, your brain grows stronger.
Exactly.
Let's do one more quick speaking practice.
Okay, listeners, ready?
Repeat after me.
Say it confidently.
Mistakes help me learn.
Again.
Mistakes help me learn.
Very good.
Now the second sentence.
Repeat again.
Every day, my English improves.
Say it again.
Every day, my English improves.
Excellent.
Henry, we talked about passive learning today.
Yes, and how it can stop learners from speaking.
But there is another hidden reason many learners cannot speak.
Oh, yes, and this reason surprises many people.
It is not about vocabulary.
It is not about grammar either.
It is something happening inside the learner's mind.
And when we talk about it next, many listeners will suddenly understand their own problem.
So stay with us, because the next part might change how you see your English learning journey.
And it might also help you finally start speaking more confidently.
So, Henry, earlier we talked about passive learning, but you also said there is another hidden reason learners cannot speak.
Yes, and this reason is very powerful. Actually, it is not about language, it is about fear.
Fear. I think many listeners understand that feeling immediately.
Yes, fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding silly, fear of being judged by other people.
That fear can stop someone from speaking even if they know the words.
Exactly. The brain says, you know the sentence, but do not say it.
It's like an invisible wall inside the mind.
Yes, a mental wall.
Let me ask something honestly, listeners. When you want to speak English, do you sometimes feel shy?
Maybe your heart beats a little faster?
Maybe your brain suddenly forgets the words.
And you think, what if I say it wrong?
That thought is very common.
But here's something interesting. Native speakers also make mistakes.
Yes, all the time.
Language is not about perfection, it is about connection.
I love that idea. Language is about connection.
Exactly. It's about sharing ideas, feelings, and stories.
Let me tell you a small story.
Oh, I like stories.
A student named David once told me something very honest.
What did he say?
He said, Zara, I know many English words, but when I want to speak, I feel embarrassed.
That word is important. Embarrassed.
Yes, David was afraid people would laugh at his mistakes.
That fear can freeze the brain.
Exactly.
But one day, something interesting happened.
Oh, really? What happened?
David met a traveler from another country. That traveler also spoke broken English.
So both of them were not perfect speakers.
Yes, but they still talked for almost 1 hour.
Wow.
They used simple words, small sentences, and many smiles.
And communication still happened.
Exactly. That moment changed David's confidence.
Because he realized something powerful.
Speaking does not require perfect grammar.
It requires courage.
Courage to try.
Courage to sound imperfect.
And courage to continue.
Let's pause for a small speaking exercise.
Okay, listeners, relax your shoulders and repeat after Zara.
I am not afraid of mistakes.
Again.
I am not afraid of mistakes.
Good. Now the next sentence.
Speaking helps me grow.
Repeat again.
Speaking helps me grow.
Excellent.
Henry, sometimes learners also translate in their head before speaking.
Yes, that is another reason speaking feels slow.
They think in their native language first,
Then they translate the sentence into English.
and that takes time.
Exactly. The brain becomes busy with translation instead of communication.
But thinking directly in English can help.
Yes, even simple thoughts.
For example, you can describe things around you.
Like this.
I am sitting in a chair.
Or, I am drinking tea.
Or, today is a calm day.
These simple thoughts train your brain to think in English.
Listeners, let's try something together.
Look around your room right now.
Choose one object.
Maybe a phone, a table, or a cup.
Now say a simple sentence about it.
For example, this is my phone.
Or, my cup is blue.
Good. That is thinking in English.
And every small sentence strengthens your speaking ability.
Exactly.
Henry, I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Do confident speakers always feel confident?
Actually, no.
Really?
Even confident speakers sometimes feel nervous.
That is surprising.
The difference is simple. They speak anyway.
That is powerful.
Confidence grows from action.
Not from waiting.
Yes.
Let's do another speaking practice.
Ready, listeners?
Speak clearly.
I can speak step by step.
Again, I can speak step by step.
Good.
Next sentence.
Repeat again.
My confidence grows every day.
Say it again.
My confidence grows every day.
Excellent.
I think many learners believe fluent speakers never struggled.
But that is not true at all.
Every fluent speaker was once a beginner.
Every fluent speaker made many mistakes.
And every fluent speaker felt nervous at some point.
But they continued speaking.
That is the key.
Yes, continuing.
Imagine something.
What should listeners imagine?
Imagine yourself 6 months from now.
Interesting.
Imagine you practice speaking just 10 minutes every day.
10 minutes is not a lot.
But after 6 months, that becomes many hours of speaking practice.
And your brain will change.
Your sentences will come faster.
Your confidence will grow stronger.
And speaking will start to feel natural.
That future is possible.
Yes, very possible.
But there is still another reason many learners cannot speak English.
Yes. And this next reason is something almost every learner experiences.
It is about something people often believe they need more of.
But surprisingly, that belief can actually slow their speaking progress.
So stay with us because in the next part, we will talk about this very common misunderstanding.
And once you understand it, your English learning journey may become much easier. So, Henry, earlier we talked about fear and passive learning, but you also said there's another misunderstanding that stops many learners from speaking.
Yes, and this misunderstanding is very common. Many learners believe they need a very large vocabulary before they start speaking.
Ah, that sounds familiar. Many students say, I need more words first.
Exactly. They think, when I know 5,000 words, then I will start speaking.
But that day never comes.
Yes, because language learning never truly finishes.
So waiting for perfect vocabulary can actually delay speaking.
That is right. In fact, most daily conversations use a small number of common words.
Really? That is surprising.
Yes, with about 1,000 simple words, you can express many ideas.
So the real skill is not knowing many words.
The real skill is using the words you already know.
That is an important idea.
Many learners collect vocabulary like books on a shelf.
They look nice in the mind, but they are never opened.
Haha, exactly.
Let's imagine another small story.
Okay, I'm listening.
A learner named Sophia studied vocabulary every day.
Flashcards, word lists, maybe vocabulary apps.
Yes, exactly those things.
That sounds very organized.
Yes, and after 1 year, she knew many words.
So speaking must have been easy for her, right?
Actually, no.
Oh?
When she tried to speak, she still felt stuck.
That is interesting.
Because she practiced remembering words, but not using them.
That is the difference between knowledge and skill.
Yes, knowing words is knowledge.
Using words in real conversation is skill.
Listeners, let us try a small experiment together.
Good idea.
I will say a simple question.
And you answer it with a short sentence.
Ready?
Okay.
What did you eat today?
Listeners, think for a moment.
Maybe you say, I ate rice today.
Or, I ate bread this morning.
Maybe you say, I had tea and fruit.
See, these sentences use simple words.
But they still communicate clearly.
Exactly.
You do not need complex vocabulary to speak.
Simple English is powerful English.
Let's do a speaking practice now.
Yes, repeat after Zara.
Simple English is enough.
Again.
Simple English is enough.
Very good.
Next sentence.
Repeat again.
I use the words I know.
Say it again.
I use the words I know.
Excellent.
Henry, I think another challenge for learners is speed.
Yes, many learners feel pressure to speak quickly.
But speed comes later.
Exactly. First comes clarity.
And confidence.
Yes.
Think about children learning their first language.
They speak slowly at first.
Very slowly.
Sometimes one word at a time.
But slowly they build longer sentences.
And eventually they speak fluently.
So the same process works for English learners.
Yes, language growth is gradual.
Listeners, I want you to remember something important.
Go ahead.
Speaking slowly is not a weakness.
It is part of learning.
And every small sentence is progress.
Let's do another quick practice.
Repeat after me.
Speak clearly.
I can speak with simple words.
Again.
I can speak with simple words.
Good.
Next sentence.
Repeat again.
Practice makes speaking easier.
Say it again.
Practice makes speaking easier.
Excellent.
Henry, earlier we talked about fear and vocabulary.
Yes, two big barriers.
But there is also something else that helps learners speak better.
Oh yes, something very powerful.
Daily speaking habits.
Exactly.
Even 5 minutes of speaking practice every day can change your confidence.
Yes, because the brain loves repetition.
Small actions repeated many times create big improvement.
That is how habits work.
Imagine practicing 10 minutes of speaking every day for 1 month.
That becomes more than 5 hours of speaking practice.
And after 3 months,
Your confidence will feel completely different.
your sentences will come faster,
Your mind will translate less.
and speaking will feel more natural.
But there is one final idea we want to share with listeners today.
Yes, something very important.
It is about changing how you see your English journey.
Because once you change that mindset,
Everything becomes easier.
and in the final part of our conversation, we will talk about that transformation moment.
The moment when a learner stops feeling stuck and finally starts speaking more freely.
So stay with us, because the last part might give you the motivation you need today. So Henry, we talked about passive learning, fear of mistakes, and the idea that learners think they need more vocabulary before speaking.
Yes, and those three things stop many learners from using the English they already know.
But now I want to talk about something hopeful.
I like hopeful things.
The transformation moment, the moment when a learner finally starts speaking more freely.
Yes, that moment is powerful. And interestingly, it usually comes from a small decision.
A small decision?
Yes, the decision to speak even when the sentence is not perfect.
That simple choice can change everything.
Exactly, because once you start speaking regularly, your brain begins adapting.
Words appear faster,
Sentences feel easier.
and confidence grows naturally.
Let me share a quick story.
Go ahead.
A learner named Carlos once said something very honest. He said, "Henry, I always waited until I felt ready to speak."
That sounds familiar.
Yes, many learners wait for the perfect moment.
But what happened with Carlos?
One day he decided something different. He said, "I will speak even if my sentences are simple."
That is a powerful mindset.
Yes, and his speaking improved very quickly after that,
Why do you think that happened?
because speaking created momentum.
Momentum, like movement.
Exactly. Once the brain starts speaking regularly, it becomes more comfortable.
Listeners, maybe today can be that moment for you.
The moment you stop waiting,
And start speaking,
even with small sentences,
even with mistakes.
because mistakes are part of progress.
Let's do one more speaking practice together.
Okay, listeners, repeat after Zara.
Today, I start speaking.
Again.
Today, I start speaking.
Good. Next sentence. Repeat again.
My English grows with practice.
Say it again.
My English grows with practice.
Excellent.
Henry, I think learners sometimes forget how far they already came.
Yes, understanding English is already a big achievement.
Many listeners today understand this entire conversation.
And that means their brain already knows a lot of English.
Now it is time to unlock the speaking part.
Step by step,
Day by day.
sentence by sentence.
Let's review the key ideas from today's conversation.
Good idea. First, understanding and speaking are different skills.
Listening builds knowledge.
Speaking builds fluency.
Second, fear of mistakes can stop learners from speaking.
but mistakes are actually teachers.
Third, you do not need thousands of words to start speaking.
Simple vocabulary can create real conversations.
And finally, daily speaking practice builds confidence.
Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a big difference.
Before we finish, I want to ask listeners something important.
Yes, let's ask them. When you try to speak English, what stops you the most?
Is it fear?
Is it vocabulary?
Or maybe confidence?
Write your answer in the comments below.
Yes, we really want to hear your story.
Because many learners feel the same challenges.
And your comment might help another learner feel less alone.
Exactly.
Also, if this conversation helped you understand your English journey better,
Imagine what practicing together for 30 days could do.
yes, improvement comes from consistency.
Small steps every day.
If you enjoy learning English with calm conversations like this,
Please subscribe to the channel and join our learning community.
we will continue sharing simple conversations, speaking practice, and helpful lessons.
So you can feel more confident speaking English in real life.
Thank you for spending this time learning with us today.
We truly appreciate you being here.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and be patient with yourself.
Your English journey is growing every single day.
And we will see you again in the next conversation.
Take care, everyone, and keep speaking English.